Hi, my name is Delaney Smith, and I will be talking to you about why working as a college student is really important. Um, we all know most college students need a job to pay off school, and for some people, it's really difficult to keep and juggle these two tasks at the same time because of many different reasons. That's why today I'll be talking to you about working as a college student. Um, this is quoted from one of the sites that I found, and it says the maximum federal Pell Grant covered 60% of tuition and fees at public four-year institutions in 2018 to 2019, down from 92% in 1998 to 99. Full-time dependent undergraduate students in the lowest family income quartile average about $9,000 in unmet financial needs. In 2016, up to 141% in constant dollars from around $4,000 in 1990. All students have the option to apply for FAFSA, which then our forms are then processed and looked at, and we're determined whether we are seen as low income or higher income, whether it be us or our family members if we still live at home. It's usually depending on your parents' income and not yours specifically, but if you're moved out, it depends on your income. And so usually by that they justify how much they're going to give you, and sometimes students don't even have the option to get FAFSA because of just who they are and how much they make. Being not that everybody has the opportunity, having a job while being a student is also really big because people aren't offered as much money as others, so some students have to work and put a little more hours into making money to pay off school. Even if getting a grant by FAFSA or any other company, or just in general, any grant can help a lot, but that doesn't mean it's going to pay off your schooling, which some students need to pull out loans, which loans make for more debt and more money, and a lot of students that have student debt usually have to pay more in debt than they would in just tuition fees, which is obvious, but sometimes that can take a toll and hurt people in the long run, because paying off student debt isn't just super fast. So a lot of times this debt just leads on to your 40s and 50s, and by the time you're getting ready to retire, you're finally paying it off, which nobody wants. But another piece that I found in this article, they said the growth in student loan debt is well documented. As of the second quarter of 2019, total outstanding student loan debt in the United States exceeded $1.6 trillion and represented the largest source of non-housing debt for American households, which is crazy. Students using loans usually have the chance of getting a well-paying job to repay their debt, which is why a lot of students go out of their way to get student loans, because usually they'll know in their career path how much they'll make getting the job, but sometimes it's not like this for everybody. Sometimes the career path that you choose doesn't make a lot of money or offer good job opportunities, so then a lot of people, or some people, are stuck with having to repay that debt with no job, because it's hard to get a job with a certain degree, or any of those factors, multiple factors could play into that role of why that could be. Time spent working reduces time available for studying or educational purposes. Many graduates or undergrads are working more than 20 hours a week. A study shows that students working more than 20 hours a week or more associated with lower grades. Being that you're working all the time and not having as much time to yourself or even being able to study or do your work, makes it very hard for students to get their stuff done because they're needing to work so that they can pay all these things off, which it gets really hard and puts a lot of weight on these students' shoulders, which could lead to mental health problems, dropping out of school because you don't really see yourself getting good grades to finish your degree because of all your time going into work. Not every aspect of having a job while being a student is bad per se, but it does weigh a lot on physical and, like I said, your mental. There are opportunities within jobs which can be good if you choose a job that could be in your set career path, or in a sense it's in that career path, so then you know people and it's easier to venture out and get more jobs or newer jobs. Working as a student helps you gain knowledge. An important work skill for later in your career is being able to juggle school and job, which shows how capable you are of needing to juggle work with your life in the future, which could very well be a good thing. And I think that that's a lot of the main reasons why working as a college student could be hard. Thank you for listening.